Ohio Valley is keeping a lot of moisture through Ohio into Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and even extending down through portions of the Carolinas. We have a few drops moving through into the mid-Atlantic. You can see some showers into New York, New Jersey, and even stretching onto Long Island. And while a drop or two of rain may try to push into Connecticut, most of us will be dry for today. So even though our clouds look a little thicker at times today, you don't need the umbrella nearby, as we are sitting in the 50s to start this morning for most locations. We top out in the 60s this afternoon. Yesterday, we saw a lot of 70s inland. We'll likely not see as much in the way of 70s just because of those clouds in place. The best chance of hitting 70 as you travel farther northward, where the skies should be just slightly brighter. 12-hour forecast looking rain-free. We still have that wind off the water, so that will keep us in the 60s, especially along the coastline. I know there's just a few slivers of sun being picked up on here for the afternoon hours, and you'll see that with our future casts. As we move through this morning, clouds are thick from most locations, thickest from Route 2 southward. As we travel into the afternoon, notice it's rain-free. We have more in the way of sunny breaks, and so we expect that, especially as we move towards sunset, it should be a colorful sunset for many spots. The best chance of some brighter skies here as you move farther northward, as we move into northern New England, where there should be more in the way of sun trying to peek through. And that's something to consider, especially for those of us that are trying to catch the full foliage underway here, where you're seeing some great color taking shape in northern New England. If you make your way from Plymouth northward in New Hampshire and through much of Vermont, we're seeing some color extending into the Berkshires as well. Our forecast tonight is mostly cloudy, but it is dry. Tomorrow, clouds will be thick at times in the morning, but I do think we'll see a good amount of sun breaking through in the afternoon, helping to boost our temperatures a little bit closer to 70. Shower chances on the rise by the middle of the work week as we're tracking our next front moving in from the west. Now, initially, models had some of this moisture associated with what was Helene connecting with this front, but you can see how the low here, which was Helene, continues to move out to sea, and it's moving a little quicker than that cold front. So we're not seeing much of a connection there, which means bottom line, the amount of rainfall projected for the middle of our work week is not looking all too impressive. We're also tracking the tropics, looking very active right now. Of course, we have the remnants of Helene, Isaac in the northern Atlantic, and Joyce, which just moved off of the coast of Africa. We have another disturbance a little bit closer to Africa, but of more concern, a disturbance in the Caribbean trying to take shape and develop. It's looking to take a route that would travel it into the Gulf. And so, of course, that's an area that's so vulnerable after just dealing with Helene. We'll be closely watching that over the next